This one is a reply to Dr. Trey 81. Yeah, I don't do too many of these. So basically, he went ahead and was talking about PC gaming, right? Now, I'm not gonna lie, my expectations were pretty low as soon as he said,
All right, time to spice this place up a little bit.
"Yeah." So yeah, I was like, "All right, well, let's go ahead and listen to what he has to say." So all right, here's my reply. Let's start her off.
All right, time to spice this place up a little bit.
Yeah, you see, right? It didn't take me too long to get unimpressed. But anyway, let's go ahead.
Now, this seemed to be a topic that a lot of people seem to be afraid of talking about, debating on, and actually talked to some people about this a while ago, and they were like, "No, Trey, no, no, you don't want to go there. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just leave it alone." But I can't. Hardly nothing to talk about on here anymore because all the Sony drones is running. They got their air drones on. They're running from the doctor.
Whoa, 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 wait. Running from who? You mean Doctor, as in like Dr. Dre? Or Dr. House? Dr. Jekyll? Dr. Seuss? Maybe someone, not you, dude. Dude, I don't know what form of fantasy land you're living in right now, dude, but truth be told, all I've been seeing in the last couple of days, last couple of weeks actually, has been you pretty much begging for attention and everyone pretty much labeling you as irrelevant. That's pretty much all I've seen so far. But anyway, that's neither here or there. Let's keep going.
So I'm getting bored. So when you get bored, that's when you got to start bringing it again.
Little piece of irony. There's also a phrase says when niggas get bored, they start doing stupid shit. But I mean, yeah, I'm just saying. And what do you mean by again? When was the first time? Yeah. Anyway, keep going.
And with this, I'm about to bring it. Seems to me that when it comes to console versus PC, nobody wants to talk about that. Either they don't want to talk about it, or it's just the PC version. Yeah, PC version's better. PC's better. PC gaming. Nobody wants to touch the PC gamers. Now, there's nothing wrong with PC gamers. That's not what I'm getting at. What I am getting at is the fact that it seems this notion that PC gaming is just far superior to console gaming. And my question I pose for you PC gamers is why? What makes it so much better than gaming on the console? What makes that experience so much better? Because I mean, I'm gonna admit, I haven't played. What was the last PC game I played? Age of Empires.
In your defense, it's actually a really good game. That's one of my favorite strategy games of all time. Just saying.
It's like, so I don't know too much about PC gaming. Like I haven't been a PC gamer forever. So I want you guys to explain to me why it's so much better than console games, especially you PC only gamers. Because honestly, from what I see, seems like it's just better graphics and mods. But seems to me if you're a PC only gamer, you're missing out on a ton of games.
Now, he does got somewhat of a point right here. Yeah, I'm just as surprised. But at the same time, though, you got to understand something. And when it comes down to PC gaming, you usually can find its equivalent on the PC. Think about it. You got Halo, right? Unreal Tournament, pretty much Halo. In fact, Unreal Tournament still eats Halo alive. Um, Uncharted, Tomb Raider. In fact, I think it was vice versa actually. Um, God of War or Bayonetta, Devil May Cry. You know, you always will find its equivalent on a PC. That being said, let's also turn to what else you said too. You mentioned before how the only thing you saw was graphics. Well, there's actually more to it than just that. You also have the ability to go ahead and master control on a PC. Let's start off with what everyone talks about, which is the keyboard and mouse, giving you precise control over your aiming. You know, take the mouse. You can aim it just right. Now, of course, you do have motion control on the consoles, but the thing is that, excuse me, you can't always get motion control correctly. For one, there's too much of a lag between when you move your controller versus when you see it on the screen. So sometimes you always overshot or undershot or things like that. You still never get that hit right on point most of the time. With a mouse, though, there is no lag. Well, correction. Let me be really honest. It's a lot less of a lag, should I say. So you can pretty much pull up headshots with no problem. Now, there's the other part to it as well. You got to understand this part, too. On a PC, you can hook up as many controllers as you want to control one character. Where on a console, you can only hook up one. I know what you're thinking. Well, Zeph, why would you need that? Let me give you a scenario. Say you're playing Battlefield 3. Now, I got my keyboard and mouse. I'm shooting up people all over the places. But then here's the thing. I jump into a Jeep. Well, I can use my keyboard and mouse to control a Jeep, or I can go ahead and use a driving wheel, that's already hooked up, and I can just go ahead and play it on the driving wheel without having to reset it, without having to do nothing. Bang, on the driving wheel. But wait, I jumped out the truck, so I can jump back on the keyboard and mouse. Let's say I decide to go ahead on the actual on helicopter. Well, I got my flight stick right here, so I can grab my flight stick and I can use that to fly the helicopter. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to want to do that on every single game, but I can tell you right now, I've done that before, and believe me, playing Battlefield, that's Battlefield 2 at the time, but playing Battlefield 2 with a flight stick and a driving wheel and a keyboard and mouse takes it to a whole new level of experience than me playing with a console, or rather a controller. But let's keep going.
Tell me this, PC only gamers, like, what on the PC is the equivalent of a Mario, the equivalent of a Zelda, the equivalent of Metal Gear, the equivalent of Uncharted? Like, it seems to me that you guys are missing out on a ton of games just because you want to have the very best graphics.
I can actually answer that question too. Let me see. Mario, the equivalent of Mario on a PC is Mario. The equivalent of Zelda on a PC is Zelda. The equivalent of Metal Gear is Metal Gear. The equivalent of Uncharted is Tomb Raider, but you get the idea. Dude, you do realize that you can literally play every single Nintendo game on a PC, right? In fact, it's actually better if you play it on a PC. I've been doing it for a while now. It's a hell of a lot better on the PC than it actually is on the Wii. But let's keep going.
That's what it seems like to me. Now, I can see, like, back when the PC, well, it's still like this, but the PC used to just destroy the console so bad in performance that they couldn't even have the same games. Like when the real Call of Duties were only on the PC.
That's kind of interesting, really. I did not know Call of Duty was a PC exclusive for a while. Good job, man. Good job.
Like last gen, but it's not like that anymore.
And as soon as I give you a compliment, there you go and mess it up now. So you just said that you could see when it was back then and then you said, well, it's still like this, when PC gaming would destroy console gaming in terms of performance, then you go ahead and say it's not like that anymore. So which contradiction are you looking to go ahead with? I don't know which one, dude. You kind of contradicted yourself right there, but I'm just going to keep going. I'm never going to answer the question. I'm not even, just keep going.
And I know you guys don't like to hear that, but it's not like that anymore. And developers are making the games pretty much for the console first and then just porting them to the PC. So, like, I mean, I don't get it. How is the PC so much better? I mean, if we're not talking graphics, if we're not talking about the number of players online, we're not talking about modifications, skins and stuff like that, why is PC gaming so much better?
I don't get that. You just named 3 or 4 ways that PC gaming is better than console gaming in the exact question that you're asking right now. What the hell?
You guys hardly get any games.
I love when he does that because he actually thinks he's making a really good point, but he just sounds ignorant doing it. Dude, I hate to break this to you, but you realize that the PC platform actually has more games coming out for it than any other platform or console out there. Yes, that also includes ye old shovelware factory called the Wii. But let's keep on continuing.
I mean, let's be honest here. What are you gonna like? Should I upgrade my PC just to play what The Witcher 2? I mean, nigga, really? Like,
Well, yeah, that's a very good game. But you might want to consider trying some of the games that come out in 2011, 2012 also, such as Amnesia, StarCraft 2, Star Wars The Old Republic, Guild Wars 2, Shogun 2, Might and Magic Heroes 4, DOTA 4, Tropicana 4, End of Nations, Black Mirror, The Sims Medieval, Darkspore, Game of Thrones, Xenonauts, Sword in the Stars 2, Stranglehold, Microsoft Flight, Firefall, Terra, Heroes of Stranglogrod, and Diablo 3. Maybe Diablo 3 might not be an exclusive with how Blizzard's done, but you get the idea. But not only that, but you remember, you also have the mods that you can go. And I'm talking about the total conversion mods, which basically means that you can go ahead and get one game and you can actually have like 70 games out of that one game. Why don't you go ahead and look up some of the total conversion mods that are compatible with games such as Quake 3. You buy Quake 3, download these free mods, and you essentially have 70 games out of just Quake 3. That's the power of the PC for you, baby. Now, two problems I have with this whole thing. Number one, why are you rehashing old conversations? Like, seriously, I had this conversation with everyone like 3 years ago. Truth Said You Free brought this up like a year and a half ago. Myself, Black Bond, all of us, who was it, Icy Rhythms, we all brought this up like 6 months ago. And you still rehashing old stuff. You know, why? Why are you doing it, buddy? You know, it's like, seriously, come with something original. Number two, like, really? You don't know why PC gaming is better than console gaming? Really? You don't know that? I thought you were, as you said to General G, quote unquote, one of the most intelligent people on YouTube, yet you can't figure out why PC gaming is actually better than console gaming. Really? You sure you're that smart as you give yourself credit for? Because I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to attack or nothing like that. All I'm saying is that you have yet to show results of that intelligence. You know? I'm just saying.